All right, welcome back, mates. Crypto Leverage Trading Group. Everybody's doing well. We are going to take a look at Vechain right now. A little bit of short-term bias heading down on the bearish side, just a little bit. Not that concerned yet, as long as we stay above 20 cents on Vechain. And in reality of what we're experiencing right now, as you can see here, the way this has looked, really the last 48 hours to 72 hours. Really want to get back up and test the supply barrier, okay? And that's really what we're waiting on. We don't want to fall below 20 cent here. That's going to end up giving us probably a 6 to 9% decline back down underneath 20 cents. We don't really want to see that. With Ethereum taking off today and a couple of the other altcoins in the DeFi space beginning to lift off, guts telling me that we're going to rise and we're going to move above back to test the 23 to 25 supply and demand barriers in the short term. We get above that level, and that's where that 28 to 30 cent target is going to come into play. We've got some low-level RSI happening already now at this 22 cent level. So we should get some support here. It's around noon here at Eastern Standard Time. But keep an eye on it for the next, mid-afternoon or so. But we should get some support coming in here now. With the RSI low, as low as it is, and convergence, divergence in the areas that it's at. But we just want to pay attention to it. It's nothing, I'm not, it's not alarming at this point, just to have experienced what we've seen. But we are beginning to see, we saw it begin to come down a little bit after setting all time. I mean, it had a 50% move in 2 days. Okay. So there's nothing, the narrative really hasn't changed much. It's just, it's going to consolidate is really what I'm saying here, most likely. And if it consolidates between 20 cents and 23 cents, it's fine. Builds a little bit more momentum back up to test the 25 to 28. And then I believe 28 to 30 is really the ultimate area of what we're going to see. But again, it has to hold, right? It has to hold that technical area of 20 cents. And if it doesn't, you can see that down here. If it doesn't, it's going to fall back. Okay. That's just what happens. And have to regroup, start over again, and reform, get momentum back, consolidate, get momentum back, and then push back up into the 20 cents. We've seen this a lot. You've seen this with Cardano too. From 70 cents to $1.40, and then everything in between. This is just what happens. It's a great time if we do get it to fall to that 20 cent level and hold support. That's off. It's an awesome area for entry for those that have been waiting, because we are down. I mean, we're considerably down from up here. And 6 cents, 6 cents down. So there are a couple that look like this and this week, and it's just, it's a great opportunity. Chili's is another one in that 50 cent area. Expect Chili's to double. I expect Vechain, to rise up. I expect Vechain to double as well by summer. That's just what, I'm seeing, in terms of what's happening with the momentum. But you're going to have these pockets. You're going to have these. Look at Bitcoin this week. It's hovering now around 54,000, right? It's just kind of like in a daze a little bit, whereas Ethereum just crossed the 2,600 threshold, all-time high, beating 2548, on a day when most things are kind of flat to negative. Ethereum and DeFi is taking off. So, these are things that happen, and you want to be, cognizant of that fact, especially as a leverage trader. Or if you're entering long, like, in stacks. I still believe this Vechain should be in everybody's bag. It's in Cryptoballers X tracker. It's just, unfamiliar with that, you can come into our group, Crypto Leverage Trading Group, join our free trading community Discord. You can get a link, supply your email, and you can get the email updates. You can get the altcoin update. Usually it's like every other week, 10 days or so. You can get a tracker. If you want an altcoin, hey, what's the price target going to be on my altcoin? I'll give it to you. Just email it to me, or message me in the Discord, and I'll run the analysis and do that price prediction. It's just modeling. That's all it is.